so sorry. That makes me so sad.
But you're not. The point of the story is that I was wrong.
Can you not?
That's right, because Daddy's a dancer and he dances a lot.
Did I say hot? I meant not.
Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts!
Like, what goes on?
Sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's the deal with this pop life and when is it gonna fade out? I think you better realize what we're doing is not a trend. We got to get the melody, we're gonna bring it to the end. There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Energy.
And welcome back to another episode of the What Goes On podcast. I am physically about 5/6 of this podcast. Mentally, I'm probably 10/11 of this podcast.
Right, and I'm just
but
here.
in spirit, I am 1/2, and I'm joined once again by my co-host, my co-captain,
Amanda Marie,
and we're back here. And if you guys haven't noticed already, we have a couple special guests in the studio today. We have our little cousin, she's here. We won't say her name because I haven't asked her if I could yet, but she's here.
She is here.
She's laying on the washer and dryer.
And we love her.
And we also have our returning champion, producer Stephanie's in the building. Yeah! Let's give her a round of applause. She's on camera, and she's fucking back, and she loves us. Yeah! Producer Stephanie, thank you for being with us with us today. How do you feel being back?
It's amazing, you know?
Do you feel good?
Yeah, I like that intro song you got going on in the beginning.
Thank you. It was her. It was producer Stephanie's idea, and that's why we need her. That's why we miss her.
Yes, we need it. We like you here. It's so much more fun. Like, you know, don't you like being here? Do you? Yes or no? Okay, then
I was happy.
But
if you've been watching the podcast, you understand that we had a falling out with our niece, a.k.a. our producer. But you know what? At the end of the day, you know, the show must go on, and she's back. She's here, not permanently. Whenever she can make it, hopefully she comes. But she's here today.
And that's what makes it special.
That's what makes it special. Today is special.
Thank you for being here with us. We love you so much.
We appreciate you
and
back.
We love the other cousins too. Thank you.
And the fans are going crazy at home.
We have them. I don't care.
So, you know, it's just...
What is it?
It's just it's been a long week since our last recording.
I guess.
What's going on with you? Can you give me anything? What is happening?
What I can
What's
give you.
What's the 411?
What's the 411? I love that. Well, this past week was a couple... Easy. This past week was a couple of people's birthdays, so we do want to give... All right, so...
Oh, yeah!
On July 30th, there's 3 people that are near and dear to my heart that all share the same birthday, so I want to say happy birthday to our Titi Jeanette.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Titi! We love you!
For our white listeners, let me translate that. Titi, T-I-T-I, is a Spanish word for aunt. Auntie. Or if you're black, it's
really
auntie. Right.
Yeah, well, tia is... Yeah. Whatever. Either way.
Titi Jeanette, happy birthday.
We love you. Also, our wonderful and fabulous cousin Alyssa. Happy birthday, 30th,
Alyssa!
30th. This is big.
The big 3-0.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
wow.
away.
She doesn't look a day over 29.
When she comes back, we definitely want to celebrate with her. And then I have a close friend of mine who's currently living in Florida. Happy birthday to my boy Adam.
Your boy?
Yeah.
Oh, Adam. Roger
my
that.
boo.
Check, Roger. How old's he?
Honestly, I asked him the other night. He didn't answer me. He's like, he's a year
Close
or two.
boy.
No, he's a year or two older than me. I don't remember. When we were in high school.
So 35.
Yeah, 34,
34,
35. Yeah, he was my first boyfriend. I don't know, boyfriend. I had a boyfriend in like kindergarten, but my first everything else, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we talked
But
about
happy
that
birthday. No, but we cut it.
Right. Right. I mean, I never heard of him before.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everyone. Anything? Did you have any birthday shout outs?
I had no birthday shout outs. I had a couple of other shout outs.
Oh my God.
Big time shout out to Marissa and her friend Nicole. They went on cruises with us. They want to come on the cruise again.
Come again.
We used to work at Outback together. Big time shout out.
Come.
Nicole, big time shout out, if you know what I'm saying. You understand?
Oh my God, Nicole.
Yeah. Right.
We love you, Nicole.
So we love you. I love you. I'm going to continue with my giving you rose comments on your Instagram photos.
Yes.
You keep those bikini pics coming, and the roses will follow. Thank you for your service.
And we're always down for guests. So if you want to, like, maybe be a guest appearance,
Right.
I think it's something that we can consider and have a serious conversation about. So, right?
100%.
Yeah, so reach out to us. We'll ask you some questions. If you want to come on, you come on.
Yeah, if you have a story you want to tell, if you have a gripe, if you want to call somebody out, here's a platform. It's because we have so many followers out there, you know what I'm saying?
They're going to find out. They don't know.
We reach the masses, is basically what we're saying.
Yeah.
Is there any update on Soulja Boy whatsoever?
No, nothing.
Any update on your Hinge romance? Oh yeah, so me and Amanda, if you listened to last week, we're both on Hinge, okay?
Yeah.
And we're just out there, we're looking for love, and clearly all
but,
the wrong fucking places.
I suck at the app, and like I said last week, like this one guy wrote me, and then a week later I was like, oh, I suck at this app, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, you do. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like I'm not... Because I'm not checking. I don't know. I'm working. I have a kid. Like,
right.
And maybe I'm just not really, like, in a place to date. I don't know. Because I don't have the energy for it. So we had talked about it. Oh, but I think that was cut. There was another guy that I had met a couple of times.
That you met with from Hinge.
Yeah, he was the lobbyist. We talked.
Right.
That definitely made a clip on there or whatever. But,
It's over?
I guess we
Over
broke
before it
up.
started?
I don't know what happened. I think we broke up. I think we're done.
Oh!
No, so we hung out one night. It was a good night.
You hung
like,
out
I
or
vibed
you
with him.
hung out?
No, it was his second time meeting him. What do you think? I slept with him?
That seems pretty late in this fucking game for you.
For me, JonAnthony?
Yeah.
Stop. I honestly, you say that, but that's like not really the case. But it's really not, because there's plenty of guys who probably listen to this that have slept with me and already know, like, I'm not. All right, maybe like, yeah.
Plenty of guys.
I would say a majority.
The majority of our male listeners have slept with you.
No, I would say a majority of the male listeners that have slept with us, slept with me, we know.
we come as a package deal. I don't know if you're aware.
Can you fucking imagine that? Okay, no. What? Yeah. Like, leave me alone. Why are you on me? So anyway, I had met a guy, whatever. We were vibing. Cool, great, whatever. So, I don't know. Last Saturday, I had texted him about information I found out about driving on your truck on the beach. Driving your truck on the beach. Wow, I can't speak.
Riveting.
Yeah. So then he was like, "Oh, are you available tonight?" Kind of, and I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm out with friends." He's like, "Oh, come over later," and I'm like, "Probably won't be till like 11:30." And he's like, "Oh no, that's fine. I'm up till like 1 o'clock." So in my head, I'm like, that totally sounds like a booty call.
But see, you told me this off camera that he texted you to come over at 11:30, but you left at the point that you said that I'm out with friends, and he goes, "It's fine, I'm up till 1." If he would have just proposed, come over at 11:30, then yes, it's booty
No, but
call.
my thing was, like, I kind of felt like an afterthought because he never invited me over Saturday until I said, "Stephanie, are you okay?"
Producer.
This just shut off.
This is why we have a producer. There's malfunctioning happening, and she just has this innate ability.
She's on it.
She sees what's going on. She springs into action, not in frame, maybe, hope not, and she's just dealing with the problem
But
silently.
that's why I know, and I appreciate you, Stephanie.
And that's why we need.
You're so
That's why we
smart
need.
because we need someone
We
like
need
that.
someone.
But Devaney is more of my spirit animal. Look at her.
Yes, that's you.
Said your name. Sorry, but that's the one. Because that sounds like what I want to be doing. Right? I want to lay on something cold. That's what I want to do.
Right.
But anyway, so in the perfect world, he would have texted me and been like, "Oh, later tonight, maybe after I put my daughter to bed, come over, let's hang out." And I would have been like, "Okay." Mm-hmm. But I had texted him first to say, "Oh, the beach is open, blah, blah, blah." And then he was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Come over." And kind of like, "Oh, I forgot she existed. Let me invite her to hang out." Like, it felt very, like, afterthought-ish.
Well, only you know how it feels. So if it feels wrong, then it's wrong.
No, so then I was like, but I'm psycho. So even...
That's true. You could be overthinking it as well.
Right, and it could be, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, I had plans with my friends that night. Because if you text me at 9:30 at night to hang out, there's a good chance that I already have plans for the night.
Right, here's a PSA.
So,
Can I just give a quick PSA?
Yeah.
So if you're a male human out there, a humanoid, Homo sapien, if you're out there and you're a male and you have male genitalia and you're interested in women with female genitalia, let me just give you a little tip. You can't text a girl on a Friday night at 9:30 and then you be mad that she thinks that you have no respect for her.
No, it wasn't even like that. What's so crazy is that, like, I texted him at like 6 or 7. I texted him. He didn't even text me.
I'm not even talking about anything you're talking about right
now.
You seem like you're getting a little defensive.
No, I thought you were
This was a PSA. You know what PSA stands for? It's public. Thank you, producer Stephanie. Thank you, sub-producer Diener. All I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I go about it is you got to text on a Wednesday or a Thursday with a simple, "Hey, Let them know your brain's thinking. And then you come with either Thursday or Friday early, hey, what are you doing? So
Right.
it's not a full booty call, but also you have you've been thinking about me midweek.
I think everyone
now you're
knows
fucking
that.
good to go.
I think everyone knows. I think in this situation, we spoke almost every day, and he had his daughter this weekend, and I didn't. I told you that me and him have.
So maybe his thought process was,
I'm
she's
with
not
my
going to be out
daughter.
late. I'm with my daughter. Now I know that she's out late. Oh, cool. The baby's
Right.
asleep. Let me invite her over.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, no shame on him. No
But
foul.
why didn't you think about when the baby went to sleep on Wednesday, you could invite me over on Sunday? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
fuckface.
what I
Why
think.
didn't you think about
no,
that?
I'm not even mad at him because I know what
What's
it's
his
like
name?
to be a parent. I'm not going to
Call him out.
That's stupid.
No, okay. Don't do that.
That's so stupid.
For the first time, I met a girl on Tinder in physical beings.
In Tinder?
Off of Hinge, excuse me.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
And how'd that go? You never told me about that.
Yeah, so I met this girl on Hinge. For the first time, I actually met in person.
Because they were talking for a while. I think
No,
they had
no,
plans.
not a while.
A week, and they had plans. And when I see, that's what I'm saying, and that brings us back to the other part. I love how you preface that you've been talking for 8 hours, not 8 days.
Because it's not a long time.
But when you're talking back to back, and I mean
No,
nonstop.
you're right. Because we were doing the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I
When
was
it's
texting her
nonstop, it's a little different. It's
No,
not
you're
like,
right. You're
hey, how's your
100%
day?
right.
5 hours later, just got home. Okay, cool. About
Right.
to shower. Good night.
It's like going.
No.
It's like going to like sleepaway
All
camp.
fucking day. You're like with them all day. Like, hey,
like
what's
going to
up? What are you
camp.
doing? I'm going
Right.
to brush my teeth. I'm going and it's all day. That it feels like a lot.
Yeah, so I was
It's more than
talking
The Bachelor gets.
I was
would
talking to
say.
her for a while. We
Yeah.
made plans. I pushed them back because of the pod. Remember, we couldn't film on Wednesday, and we pushed it to Friday, and then we were filming real late. She was like,
Yeah.
on Friday. So she came over, and
Did you hit it?
she watches this.
Okay. So that's
No, but the
nice.
answer
Did
is-
you
the
have a
answer is
nice
no.
time?
But the answer is also I had a fine time.
Okay.
But the spark wasn't there.
It wasn't. Okay,
The connection wasn't there.
But I mean,
Which is a shame
is
because
it-
she's really sweet. She's really nice. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out.
just-
but
it wasn't-
I
it wasn't
will
a
bring my
match.
brother to reality back right
It
quick.
wasn't a match.
So is it? Oh, okay. There's a different. Oh, you can say she isn't a match. Don't say there wasn't a spark because honestly, like I'm so sick of people. There's gonna be a spark, and you're just gonna know, and it's the person.
What do you mean? That's called being attracted to someone. It's
Yeah,
a
but a
spark.
spark, no. Like, so when you met her, you wouldn't do her? All right.
There wasn't
and
a
we're
spark.
back.
There wasn't a spark,
There wasn't a
Amanda.
spark.
I'm not
Okay.
cutting it.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
We already had to cut this.
No,
I only
that's
make
fine.
one
No,
cut an
no,
episode.
no.
I'm not fucking
No,
cutting
that's
it.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
There
No, I
wasn't a
get it.
spark.
That's
She's
fine.
great. She was great.
That's
Great
fine.
girl. Really sweet. Really
Yeah.
nice. There just wasn't a romantic spark.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, fine. Okay.
Fair? Is that
Listen,
fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
But we're fucking on the road again.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
No
not.
hard feelings. Everything
I'm
was
not.
nice.
I'm like broke down on the side of the road. I'm not answering messages. I'm not engaging.
I was thinking about going like celibate for like a whole year.
Yeah.
Like not even kidding. Like I really
that's
think.
me.
I really
Hello?
think I want to do that though.
Fuck it. It doesn't. That part isn't it. Like I just don't feel like I'm ready to do all of that.
I don't think I'm ready either.
And I don't know if I'll ever be, which is sad. Which is sad because right now it's fine. I'm working every day. I'm 9 to 5. I'm advancing my career. I take care of my son, and it's fine.
Barely.
That's not nice. I take very good care of my baby, and you know that, so you better stop.
No, she's decent.
You better stop.
No, I'm kidding. You're a great mom.
Amazing.
Surprisingly so.
No, I am. I don't know
see,
how I
this is
pulled that
just-
out of my fucking
Yeah,
ass
because
I
can we just give the
fucking
people
can't do shit.
Can we just give the people that little background story?
Right.
So now, if you're watching this, if you've never seen her before, she looks. Oh, she's great. She's a mom. She's pictures. She's eloquent. She's got a job. Yada yada yada.
A master's
Okay.
degree.
But you understand that this is such a far reality from what I grew up with.
Yeah.
When I tell you that Amanda was the disaster of the entire family, she was the disaster.
Whatever.
She was awful.
Awful how?
Like, you were a derp. I remember there was a point.
But what's a derping? Don't say that because that's
fair,
shitty.
Fair.
Don't say
You
derping.
weren't shooting heroin.
Exactly. So
The
I
people,
fucking
the
I
people you
smoked
were,
weed.
the
Okay.
people you were
Okay,
around,
no.
the people you were around maybe did.
Yeah.
But you didn't shoot
No,
heroin.
exactly. No, I didn't.
I remember
I graduated
the day.
high school. I smoked weed. I drank,
But
whatever.
here's the
Like,
thing.
fine. But I wasn't like a scumbag. I get what he's saying, but like, stop.
Can I
wasn't
explain
a
what I'm
sc-
saying?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fine.
Maybe. Anyway, we're 4 years apart. So I'm looking up to my big sister, and I'm seeing.
Don't look up to me.
I'm seeing how she's operating through her life.
Not good.
And from a young age, I realized you gotta
That's not
find
the
someone
one.
else.
Yeah.
You gotta find
Reach
someone
on to
else.
something else, yeah.
And then I go,
And that's fine.
what's Lynette doing? Because
That's fine.
let's go follow Lynette.
And that's fine.
I'm not done with the story, but thanks.
That's
Thanks.
fine, I can
When,
have
hey,
that
when you can
conversation.
chime in, I'll let you know, okay?
Thank you.
can raise your hand.
Okay.
Peace sign.
How's this
You
one?
can raise your
How's
hand.
that one?
Okay.
Okay.
So, I realized at a young age that she just wasn't, the role model that I thought. And now looking back, maybe I was too judgmental because I remember the day I was obviously 4 years younger, so you were probably 15, maybe 16,
Maybe.
and I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And my cousin Manny was here.
Yeah.
And you're out doing fucking dirtbag things.
At 14, like, stop. I wasn't.
So, no, I'm 11 or 12, so you're
16,
15,
17
16?
is where I really started to change.
Anyway,
Don't tell me no.
So I come home. So she leaves,
I love
and we're rummaging through her room. Her room is locked, but we fucking take a butter knife and we fucking break into her room, right? So
What?
we break into her room, and we're just like looking through shit. We're just
That's-
like it's funny.
But
We were gonna-
that's shitty. Like, don't go through people's stuff. Like, like that's...
No, fair, that's fair.
That's my personal space. No, but I'm telling all the other people that are like, they don't know. Should I go look?
We were little kids.
Don't do that. You don't invade someone's privacy.
We were little kids.
Fine.
So we break into the room, right? We break into her room, we're looking, we don't find anything. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, she's clean. Fuck it, dude. All of a sudden, something tells me, look under the bed.
Abby.
So we fucking drop down, we look under the bed, we pull the fucking sheets up, right?
What is it?
And there it is. There's about 4 tall boys of fucking
Who cares?
of beer, and there's like 2 ashtrays with like dozens of cigarette butts.
But I didn't even smoke at that age.
I go-
Say 14,
I go-
like, that's young.
I go,
Not
I was
nothing.
12, so you were 16. So stop at the 14.
All right, 16. Okay.
Right,
I'll
yes.
give them that. 16,
Yeah.
all bets are up.
Thank
Forget
you.
it. It's
We're
all
4 years
downhill
apart.
from here. Fine. Okay,
So
16,
so we
that's
pull
different.
it open, and I go, we don't know anything. We think she's a nice girl. She's going cigarette butts.
Oh, by the way, if you smoke
beers.
cigarettes and drink beers, you're not a nice girl, it turns out.
I'm just telling you as a
What does
perspective
that mean? I
from.
thought she was a nice girl.
All I'm telling you is as a perspective of a 12-year-old little kid looking at my sister, I go, holy shit. So obviously, I run and tell my mother, clearly, because I'm a little rat bitch at that time, So we run and tell mom, and there's a whole fiasco.
But my
and
mom,
then-
I don't even think ever said
and that
anything
was
to
and that
me.
was the blossoming of the off the rails Amanda, and those
that-
years
that's
proceeded.
That's JonAnthony's perspective of off the rails Amanda. Because you have to think about now my life when I'm 16, what my lens looks like, because it wasn't like that at all. I don't think
Are you smoking cigarettes?
Mommy never fucking called me out
Are you
on
smoking
nothing.
cigarettes?
Yeah.
Are you drinking?
Yeah.
So what part of the story is not accurate?
But you're saying like it was like some downhill spiral. She was we looked under the bed.
I'm getting there.
And there was beer.
The story's not over, my sweet flower. Okay, the story's not over.
All right, finish.
Okay,
Hurry up, because
so
you're
that
fucking-
happens. I go,
yeah.
okay, and now you got the lens from a 12-year-old. Cigarettes are crack, and liquor is like fucking cocaine in my brain, because you're like,
Okay,
dare!
okay.
I just
No, no,
graduated.
no.
I just walked off the stage with a dare shirt.
Which mind you,
I
I,
just
want to
dare.
get a Dare shirt. If anyone can get me a Dare shirt, I want one. I'm dying for one.
So in
If
my
anyone
eyes,
sees
all
one,
that
tell me.
shit's super bad.
Shut up.
Yeah, let him finish.
She won't. No, that's the thing. She won't.
Okay.
So I'm just fresh out of Dare. My head's screwed on straight. I'm in Miss Kamayo Tech's 6th grade class. So she looks like Mrs. Puff. But anyway, so and then years go on, and we just accept that she's a smoker. We accept that she's a drinker, and then it's fine. But then all of a sudden she gets kicked out of fucking high school. She finishes high school in night school, and I go, okay. Now I have to realize for myself, okay, my sister's a fucking loser.
Aww.
That's what I'm thinking. I go, okay, now I have to operate my life with one of my sisters being a loser. That's not the case, but I'm telling you what I'm thinking at that time. I'm thinking, who's that scumbag? Oh, is it my sister? Because she's also one. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God, no, let me tell you.
But I know. She's gonna cry. But
I am, because
but that's what I'm thinking at this time. I go, okay, I have one sister. She's religious. I have one sister. She's a loser. I go, I guess I'm fucking all alone in this fucking ride called life. I guess I'm alone. Perfect.
No.
Are you fucking
No,
serious?
I am, because
What is happening? She's
You down.
she's actually crying.
She let you down.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You never said it like that to me before.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. That makes me so sad.
But you're not. The point of the story is that I was wrong.
In conclusion.
In conclusion, I was wrong.
I need a tissue. Does anyone have
Are you serious? Amanda, I was. The point of the story is that I ended up being wrong.
Oh, okay. No, but still.
Guys, I don't know if the audio listeners can hear this, but she's in a full-blown meltdown. She's crying. A producer Stephanie's bringing tissues because she's actually crying. No, Amanda. I'm crying of laughter.
I can't.
Amanda, the moral of the story, if you fucking ever let me get there, is that I was wrong. You turned out and you blossomed into a wonderful human being.
God, I can't.
You got your master's degree. You have a perfect fucking child. You have your job. You're living on your own. You have a brand new car. That was where the story was going, you fucking psycho. This doesn't end with you doing meth behind trash cans.
I didn't ever do meth in my life. I never did meth, by the way. But no,
Oh
but
my
I don't.
God.
I know.
What is wrong with you? We have an issue here. Are you going to be okay, you think, or no?
I am. No, because I don't ever want to cause a level of trauma to somebody. So when you tell me, like, and I'm this young kid and I'm looking for someone to look up to.
All right, so Amanda was just crying.
Yes, because I don't want to be an influence in your life. Like, I feel like, again, in the profession that I am, like, I think about trauma and how it affects people. And if those are your memories and that, and like that's traumatic for you. And you may not, like, what are you even talking about? Stop.
It
No,
really
but it
wasn't
is, because it shaped you. And you held that opinion on me for a while. Because I remember me and you were not close at all. You're like, oh, my sister's a loser. She's a scumbag, whatever. And I'm
Right.
like, he's a dick. Like, I didn't know what the fuck his problem was. But it makes sense now. And I apologize for ever being
That's
a
very nice of you.
negative influence. Because I don't want
You were never a negative influence, you were positive, because I was just like, I'm never going to be like her.
I know.
That was
And-
like, it wasn't
no,
like,
could you, but, could
Yeah,
you,
it's
wait,
not like
no, time out. Could you imagine someone telling you, I'm never going to be like you? Ew. Like, that sucks.
I know it does, sorry.
Like, that's
But that's
me.
really how I felt.
No, and you had every right to, but at that time in my life, like, my
You
life,
were-
I was
you were
like
a young
learning.
kid as well.
Every day that I woke up, it was
No,
a
no,
completely
I know,
learning
I know you want to
experience.
say that, but also, you were a young kid as well.
Yeah.
But I was younger than you, so I'm envisioning.
I know,
When
that
I'm
sucks.
envisioning, it's like when I'm
I wa-
12.
but
Anyone
that
older
sucks.
than me is like an adult.
Yeah, no.
And you were not an adult. I'm 27 now, and I still have
Yeah, but
nothing
there's
figured
plenty
out.
of 16-year-olds who weren't doing what I was doing, so.
But
maybe
you,
they
what you
would've
were doing
been
wasn't even
better
so bad. It was
influences
just
for you.
I was younger than you. When I
Yeah.
was your age at 16, I was. Are you fucking crazy?
No, but I remember
I just told the story when I first time I got drunk. I was 12 years old.
I threw
Wasted.
I threw a house party, and like JonAnthony would throw parties, I would throw parties, and like we kind of like kept our distance. We didn't care. We were like, it's mom's house. You do you. I'll do me. Fuck
Savage.
it. Bye.
Cheers.
And then one day, JonAnthony was freaking puffing on the shit that I was puffing on, and I was like, wait, what? And I feel like that was my first and final breakthrough to
Was it
know
weed?
that. To know that
Was it
we
weed?
were. To know that we
Was
were
it weed?
JonAnthony.
I don't know what you're talking. I've smoked weed. I've smoked
I mean,
cigarettes.
well, it wasn't crack.
Well, was it cigarettes or
Yeah,
weed?
no, it was weed.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I smoked weed probably my whole life.
No, but to see my brother, who growing up was always like, "Oh my God, you smoke weed, you
But
smoke
that's what I'm saying. I
cigarettes,
told
you
you I
drink,
was
blah, blah."
wrong. I told you I was
when-
wrong.
And that's fine. And when we had a family party, we had a house party. For him, I saw him smoke, and I was like, "You little fucking dirtbag." And he's been really good at like covering his shit because it's a good narrative. Like, oh, I'm the good little brother. I only drink. I don't do anything more. So when I got to know him more, like even more recently, I found out more about him. So you know what? It is what it is.
I literally do nothing.
Okay.
The worst drug I've ever done was weed, and I haven't smoked
But not
weed in
even that. But
probably
like, I
11
don't.
years.
You smoke a
I
Juul.
like
Well,
sometimes
we're
like
gonna go there.
if I'm drinking.
He smokes a Juul.
Yeah, if I'm drinking, I like to smoke a Juul.
Okay.
Or like a Newport fucking 100. Shout out Cadillacs.
Okay.
If I'm drinking,
there
like,
it
that's
is.
what like.
I mean,
I don't. That's not hiding anything. I don't give a fuck.
Well, those are things that you used to judge me for being a.
I
dirtbag.
told you if you let me finish your story that I was wrong about judging you, and you had a fucking mental breakdown.
You had a conversation
did.
about that with me. You were like, there were some things that like I thought, I was like, nah.
I said that to you.
Now, you said this like recently.
See?
Probably, like, a couple
Thank
months
you.
ago. Couple months
Am
ago,
I
you were like-
reiterating that, or am I changing my story?
No, you said that because you.
See,
But the thing
motherfucker
is-
Jones.
but the thing is,
You see?
I used to
What's
think
the
he was
thing?
against everything. I used to think like, oh,
Straight
he only
edge.
drinks.
He likes to
Only
drink.
And then he
Yeah.
told me, he was like, I used to look at. He said you. He said I used to look at her and like look down at her.
Wow,
And
see?
now I realized.
Can you
it's all
see?
the same.
That's a beautiful moment right
It's
there.
all the same
Behind your
thing.
back, I had your back. Isn't
Thank
that beautiful
you.
to see?
That-
He
I
even
love
uses
that.
it as a
That
example,
means more than
so
Don't
it's like-
fucking touch me, honestly.
He loved it.
Finish your
That's
story.
fine.
Oh, good.
No,
Did you
you
finish?
basically
No,
said
that
you were
was-
like even Amanda like how she like smokes cigarettes. I used to be like ew, like you're a loser for that, and then you backtracked and was like, you know what? It's all the same. You know what? It's okay.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's good.
You're welcome.
I know.
Full circle.
It is full
Full
circle.
circle. Nothing
Yeah.
really matters.
So basically, in the story, Amanda got her shit together. She had a baby. She has her master's degree, and it's all great. So the moral of the story is that I was wrong. I was
Yeah.
judgmental.
Yeah, you were.
But it also doesn't negate the fact that it was what it was
No,
at the
but
time.
and you think back
Right.
and you're like, of course I could have made better choices. Like you think of all
Right.
that, and you think about, hey, I don't want my younger brother to think I'm a scumbag, even though I know now that I'm not. Like it
Right.
just made me feel like I'm sorry that you even felt that for the couple of years that you did, however
It
long
was
that
longer
was.
than a
Like I
couple
don't
years,
ever
but
want to
right.
be.
I think when I stopped thinking you as a scumbag
It's
is
when
like,
I got pregnant, right?
no, when you like had the baby.
Oh, so I was a dirtbag when I was pregnant.
Yeah, I remember
guess.
when like she had the
I
when I
can't.
heard that she was pregnant, I was so fucking mad. I was up at school.
But can I say
Shout
my
out,
brother
shout
did
out,
so-
Tony Corlin. So woo!
Can I say he was? You
I was
were probably the
irate.
biggest person that I was scared to tell.
I was irate.
Because I knew mom and dad, obviously, always going to accept me the way I was. Lynette, she's a born-again Christian. She's obviously going to be like, praise the Lord, more
She was
children
so happy.
to
I go,
serve
why are you
God.
so fucking... I was
So,
mad at
I
Lynette
knew-
for being so happy.
I knew John
She goes,
Anthony
this is
would
great. I go, what's great? I'm like,
I know.
at this point, I
She
think you were like
works
just
at an
fresh
auto body shop.
Yeah,
Like, no one
fresh out
fucking
of Branford
cares.
Hall. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be great.
I know. And so I was the most scared, but whatever. He actually was like so nice about it from day one.
Me?
Yeah.
It's because I had
And let me
time
tell you
to. I had
something,
time
and
to
I
be
think
mad.
that really helped.
I had to be mad. I had time to be mad up at school by myself.
And I think that.
And I didn't see you until you were like 8 months pregnant at
Right,
my graduation.
right,
So
right.
by that time I accepted and I was super excited.
Yeah.
But I had months to like
No,
get
but
mad
even
and
so,
like work
when
through
you
my
would
own
talk
shit.
to me about it, you were like cool about it. I know you were pretending, but thank God.
Yeah, because
if
I
he
could-
was
I
face to
couldn't be a
face, he
dick.
probably wouldn't have been able to hide it.
No, I knew I couldn't be a dick to you because
I
you're
know.
fucking pregnant.
I
What the
know.
fuck? I can't be a dick.
I know.
So I can't just, you know what I'm
I
saying?
knew everybody was gonna be like, "Oh my God, we're fucking in for it." Everybody ready to take the baby
And
every
we
night.
were because your baby is an absolute psychopath, and he's. I feel like
Now?
he's just like me. It's fucking great.
Now he's a
He's a psycho,
Right
but I
now.
got like a good psycho. Like I love it. He's
so
amazing.
funny. He's so funny.
I don't. I've told a couple people this story, but like I'm bumbling around the house, like you know, doing my normal yelling, fucking bullshit,
Singing.
and he fucking the baby, who's 4 years old at this point, he looks at me, he goes, "Can you stop with your nonsense?" And I laugh and I go, dude, you don't even know what that means. He goes, nonsense. The words coming out of your mouth, nonsense, and just walks away. I go, what the fuck was that?
Don't try my
I
kid.
go, what? And he just walks away.
words,
And I was
like-
fucking pissing my. It was
No,
so
don't try
funny.
him because he will let you know. He will let you know.
He's the best. I'm
He
so
is.
he's
a
he's
good
really
boy.
the best.
He's a
I
good
hate his
boy.
name and his also last
sorry.
name.
I know.
Middle name's fine,
I know.
but
I'm sorry.
anyway.
I know. We all make mistakes.
All right. You want to get to fucking current events? Should we get to current events? Anyway, current events from producer Stephanie.
Okay, Pentagon UFO unit to publicly release some findings after ex-official says off-world vehicle found. So aliens are upon us, guys.
Okay, here's 2020 is so wild.
Beginning to end.
It's so wild that they just told us UFOs are real and nobody cares.
UFOs? Yeah, we know.
Nobody talks about any. There have been
I know, it's
theories.
so
There have been
unfair.
videos. People have been talking about. And now that we have confirmation that there are UFOs,
Yeah, the Pentagon
Nobody
was like,
cares.
"Oh, here are these vehicles. Have a great day."
nobody cares.
No, and then just move.
Let me just, because I was telling my friend Alex this, and he's like, yeah, whatever. I go, no. Maybe you need to say it out loud. There are spacecraft on Earth
Not from here.
that are in our possession that we've been studying that weren't created
Yeah.
on this planet.
I
You
know, it's
understand?
kinda
So
cool.
maybe you need to say that out
But
loud
I
to
think
get
a-
it.
I think a lot of us expected it.
Yeah, but we expect to die, but when you die, it's still a surprise.
Yeah, but
you understand?
You aren't there to even acknowledge
Okay,
it
so
being real.
so aliens are real, and everyone just yeah, okay.
well, we know
That's
that
how
you-
crazy
no, no, no.
2020 is.
Well, we know that UFOs are real.
They don't. Okay, newsflash: those UFOs aren't naturally occurring in the universe.
Maybe they look like us.
Someone
And
built
humans,
them.
Or they're
Someone
aliens.
built it. They were saying. I read a little bit more on that. They were saying the material they used
I
can't
know.
even be made on Earth.
No, it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
it's like we can't.
Would you ever think we would be wearing masks at the store? Like so much stuff. Like,
This is what I'm
Well,
saying.
that's-
It's
no,
a shit show.
No, it is.
No.
It is.
Produ-
It is.
Steph, it's over.
What is going on with that?
No. It's over.
UFOs.
The world-
Masks.
So how
The
did
world is it's coming to an end, and I'm just happy that I'm here to see the end of it because it's over.
No, I don't think it's over.
It's
Before I
I
die,
think it's like it's Darwinism. It's like who's gonna make it to the next
the
round.
fucking aliens.
So
Natural
that it's gonna be like
Natural
the next
selection is
round.
gonna
Who's
select the
making
aliens.
It? Who's making it?
We're sold people.
Amazon's
We
making
can't
it.
even see what planet they're on, and they have multiple
But they're not.
spacecraft.
But I don't think they want anything to even do with us.
So why would you land here?
They didn't land. They hovered.
We have them.
No, look at that shit. That shit
We
a
have
whole
them.
mess.
They saw
We
the
ain't even
masks
about to
and
stop
that.
over there.
We're just little humans. They probably look at us as we look at like little ants or those
That's
little
fine.
roly-polies.
We can be someone's science project up on the wall, and they got a C
No,
on it.
no, I'll kill
Either
myself.
way, they're gonna
I will
let
kill
us.
myself.
You wouldn't
I'm not
know.
working from no
You wouldn't
motherfucking
know.
body, though.
You wouldn't know.
Unless there's some hot ass
You
fucking
wouldn't
alien,
know.
though.
No, you wouldn't know.
Know
We're
what I mean?
probably a science experiment for one of these fucking.
All I'm
And
saying
they're
is
like,
that where there's
who knows?
aliens and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Because what are the aliens doing to us? They haven't posed a
That's not
direct
the
threat.
point.
But that's why people don't care.
Until they
People can't understand. Same thing with global warming. They're like, what? I feel fine. It's not hot.
There's
It's
a
not
snowball.
cold.
There's a snowball.
I have snow here. It's not real.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
care.
like saying
It's
that
not-
the sun
thank you.
doesn't exist because it's
Exactly.
nighttime. It's
That's
like,
not
oh,
until
okay.
the sun is shining on them and their skin is on fire. Then they'll be like, oh my god, what happened? Like,
Yeah,
then they'll care.
your skin's
So
gonna be on
that's-
fire, but it's gonna be because the aliens are shooting a laser beam at you.
But that's fine. It's not until the aliens actually abducted us
I'll
until we
fuck an
say, oh
alien.
my god, what
I'll
we
fuck
did.
an alien, 100%.
No one cares. Well, we know that.
Next.
In a video, the rapper Megan Thee Stallion said, "I was shot in both of my feet," breaking into tears. She also criticized people who she said were spreading fake stories.
Yes.
It's not funny, she said. There's nothing to joke about, she said.
No, it
I
is.
heard Tory
it isn't.
Lanez and Kylie Jenner were
Okay.
involved in this.
So
Okay,
you
so
probably
what,
know about
from
this, so
what,
you take
from what
this.
I understand is that Megan Thee Stallion was either
Hot.
at
Hot.
Kylie Jenner's
Hot.
house or they were all hanging out
So they're at Kylie's house.
earlier in the night.
Okay.
The shooting didn't happen there.
Okay.
So either they went back to Kylie's or Kylie was just there over there. You know, anything to throw a Kardashian and whatever. I'm here for it. I love that they were even able to brand themselves that way.
Shout out.
Either way, that by sometime in the night, Megan Thee Stallion, I guess, is messing around with Tory Lanez in some type of capacity, whatever. She wanted to leave. He shot her in the leg, in the feet, rather, twice.
So, why? But she wants to leave, so you shoot someone in the feet?
Yeah, whatever. Like, you know.
I like Tory Lanez. Fuck, man.
Well, yeah, that was weird.
There's two stories.
What
It
is
doesn't
that?
matter.
What
You know
does
what?
that
It doesn't
even
even
mean?
matter because if you're sitting there and you.
shoot her, like I don't know.
No, what it is, no, I'll tell you right now what it is, and it's never the dudes that you ever want to be caught dead around.
Oh,
or
tell me.
definitely not dead
Oh,
around.
tell me.
No, because they're so corny. There's those guys that are like, oh, I got a Glock, I got a this, I got a that.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you're talking about it, I don't want no part of that. The guys that are really getting down and know how to handle all that, they're not going to tell you.
Right.
So know this.
Facts.
So you're going to sit there
Don't
and
touch
shoot
it.
like Meg, like, stop. Like,
So,
you're
wait,
so
wait.
corny. Like,
Wait, do you
oh,
guys know about this
I'm
more?
so
Is it
cool.
confirmed that he was a shooter?
Yes, he's
No.
arrested.
He's
No.
arrested,
What's
but
not
He's
confirmed?
arrested?
Hello.
Yeah,
No,
he's
what's not
arrested.
confirmed? Because
I'll move
obviously,
it back.
Megan Thee Stallion is not gonna say, "Hey, this is who did it."
No, but he's arrested,
No,
though?
but
Yes.
she has made a statement saying like, "Be careful who you trust," all that stuff. Kind of insinuating.
Oh my
Because
God.
she's not a rat. She's not gonna give his name, but we all know
Oh
because
my
everybody
God.
knows who they were with,
Oh.
where they were hanging, and all of that.
Says Tory Lanez.
Exact. We know he's in jail. He got arrested. He shot her.
Well,
Period.
shout
At the
out,
end.
shout out Tory Lanez.
So a lot of celebrities, I guess, were making light of it, and I probably did too because we were like Reddit. We were like, shut the fuck up! Like, you can't even believe it. But once,
How did you get
as
shot in
these-
both of your feet? Have some agility.
Okay,
You're called Megan Thee Stallion? Like,
she probably has like 7
You wanna be a
inch
stallion?
stilettos on.
fucking gallop, bitch. You want to be a stallion? How do you hit both feet?
She
Was she
in-
standing still?
No.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
She
off,
was
dude.
in his car.
What?
She was about
In
to
a car
get out
or
of
in
the
the
car.
house?
No, they were in the car. She was about to get out. And he was like, I could see that in a minute. Are you kidding?
I mean,
Dozens of men and women who work for the Ellen DeGeneres show say sexual harassment and misconduct.
Sexual
Harassment and misconduct by executive producers run rampant behind the scenes.
I don't know.
So wait, you're talking about? Okay, when I was a kid, still now, I love Ellen. Love Ellen.
But this is-
Look up to Ellen. I was the 11-year-old, okay? And Ellen was the Amanda. You know what I'm
now
saying?
you're finding out she's a dirtbag.
Oh my god.
No, but okay,
So that
the
means
way
we'll get past that and she won't actually be a dirtbag.
the way
But
I
my thing is that I've always loved Ellen.
Always.
My favorite person. So, who didn't love Ellen? Is there anyone that you ever knew in your life that said fuck her? I don't. Meh.
besides the executives at ABC who canceled
No,
the show
before
because she
this.
was a
Before
homosexual.
this. Before this.
No.
Everyone loved her. She did great things.
You know, but here's the thing. Remember, I think off camera, obviously, I was telling you that I kept seeing, like, on my Apple News, on Twitter News, like, people coming out, like, for the past couple months, people have been coming out talking shit about Ellen. Like, oh, she's a bitch, she's mean on set, like, she's mean in this. And I was like, okay, this is, like, some sort of, like, smear campaign or whatever. Or maybe she's just normal, and it's so far from her, like, dancing that, like, they think she's being mean. So I never pay no mind.
Right.
I guess now with all that pressure, people have been coming out and investigating. Now I heard that, like she said, the producers that are under her, there's 3 main producers that they're like sexual assault and shit.
What is
So
that?
now this is completely totally different from like her.
Sexual assault by Ellen?
No, not by Ellen, by the producers on the Ellen show.
Oh,
So it's
well
not, it
then.
doesn't have to do with
well,
So
that's
she's
different.
not right. Yeah, I know, but still,
No,
it's like you're in
because-
charge. You're in charge.
Yes, but no. That doesn't mean she knew.
She issued an apology apparently, and she was.
That
like,
doesn't
we're
mean
gonna
she
change-
knew. No,
No, I
that's
agree.
different.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
don't
different.
think I don't think she knew.
No, that's
I don't
different.
think she knew.
Because honestly, listen, your fucking gay ass came out and everybody shunned you, right? And that's a fucking reality call. And that is literally life or death for some people. Literally, people can't do it. They
Yeah.
commit suicide. She persevered. She did better. She got a great name for herself. And every fucking episode, she brought you a celebrity who was going to make you laugh and it was going to be cute. And then she decided to donate a bunch of fucking money to a tons of great fucking organizations.
But that's not what the thing's saying. The thing's that the producers, and now
But that's
she's
what I'm saying.
responsible.
But no, I don't
the
want
show.
her name. If that's the case, and I don't know enough facts to say, but if what they're telling me is true, then that's not enough to throw her fucking name on the ground.
No, no,
Fuck-
yeah, no.
No, because the internet's been
I agree.
ripping her apart.
But that's the thing. All this comes at an interesting time because the months before this, it's been a huge smear campaign that she's just a bitch and she's an asshole. And I was like, oh, this is stupid headlines.
Yeah.
It's clickbait.
No,
It's
her
not
show
real.
is really strict. Like when you go to the, I've done like research on. When you go to her show, like actually like the audience,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of things you can't do. There's a lot of
course.
restrictions. You can't.
Same
take
thing
your
when you
phone
go to
out,
fucking
all that stuff.
Maury.
But people think that's like, oh, Ellen this, Ellen
Yeah.
that. No, it's
That's
like,
just
Right.
it's a
protocol
show.
on the
Right.
show. Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I support
Especially
Ellen.
Ellen.
Ellen, if you're watching, you probably
Yeah,
are because
we
the
love-
show's so popular
we
that you
love
probably
you,
are
Ellen.
watching. Ellen, we love you. We support you. And if
I
you
do.
want us on the show, we'll come on.
Come over.
You know?
No, because I do love her. I do love her. I support that she's a gay woman in Hollywood. I support and me. She makes me cry every episode. She's giving away. It's always something. Somebody can't afford something. It's a school. Like, who doesn't fucking love someone that does that?
Well, when you got it, you give it away. What
They're
about
good.
anything else on the docket for today? That's it. All right, guys, that's it. We are coming to an end here on the on this episode.
oh wait,
Of the
did
what?
you want me to talk about the catfish thing?
Oh, here we go. And this
This
is
shit
why
is
we had.
dying.
And this is why she's a
What
producer because
catfish?
she
I
doesn't
know
forget
nothing
about anything.
about the catfish.
She said it earlier and we forgot, but here it is. So now we're gonna present to you
Oh my god.
Story time by producer Stephanie.
Oh my god.
story time. Let's hear it. You gotta talk loud because the only mic that you have is the mic on that.
Okay.
So speak loud. You can still look at us,
Okay, I'm gonna look at
but
you guys.
you could just talk loud.
Okay,
Let's
so-
put these mics over there.
So basically, when I
share
was in like 6th grade, probably 6th, 7th grade, I was still chubby, still playing Minecraft,
Savage.
still eating Cheetos, still getting like the keyboard dirty with the
Those
Cheetos,
Cheeto fingers, yes,
Cheeto dust,
100%.
right?
was me
And
yesterday.
I used to get really like bullied in middle school, like really bad by girls calling me fat. But the thing is, they were heavier than me, or they would be. But I didn't connect the dots back then.
Right.
But they were putting themselves at a higher pedestal to put me down. Just by words, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm over here like, there was a couple girls, I'm not gonna say their names, but I had a good idea one day because I used to watch Catfish, and I was like, listen, I can do that. I can do that.
My God.
But the thing is, I didn't catfish myself as a girl. I was a guy.
Savage.
And I made the name. I don't remember what the name was.
What was the name?
I think his name.
What was the name?
Wait, it'll come to me. It'll come to Chris Reese.
Chris?
And then
Chris
there was like
Reese.
2 numbers. There was 2 numbers. Chris.Reese. He had a
72.
snapback hat on. It was a black and white photo.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where'd you find this fuck's pictures?
I went on Google.
And just Googled what?
And
Cool
I typed in cute
Hot?
boy.
Cute boy?
And then I scrolled all the way down because I knew people. I knew.
So thank God.
But then-
I have taught you something in life.
But
That's
then-
the shit right
This is
there.
where I messed up.
That's what
This
it
is where I
was.
messed up because.
That's incredible.
Wait, how old are you at this point?
Okay, wait. In 6th grade, how old are you? You're like 12.
What?
13?
6th grade?
I was in elementary school
Sixth
still.
grade? Like, you gotta
I
stop.
I was in elementary school.
I was
Like Galaxy
daring
leggings
people
on.
to kiss me.
Galaxy leggings
So how old
on.
are you? How old are you?
I want to say 12, maybe 13.
No.
No.
I was in high school at
11.
13.
No.
Yes.
11.
Probably 11.
Probably
10.
11.
No, probably 11. 11.
Holy
But the thing
fuck.
Just picture this, like Galaxy leggings on, like I was like and this was the point where I would listen to Skrillex and Deadmau5. I didn't know what songs were on BLI. Like I wasn't listening to Christian radio was what we had in the car. I wasn't listening.
Right.
Facts.
So,
I was
okay, so
listening
you,
to
so you,
mainstream
you
music.
find these pictures.
So I
and
find
you
these
fucking-
pictures. And this is where I went wrong because I found this one picture of this guy shirtless, right? And I was like, I definitely need to use this.
You're 11 years old.
But the thing
know,
is,
like,
the thing is, the pictures didn't match up. It wasn't the same guy.
Right. Well, just
It was just
sunglasses
one.
and hats.
It was just one picture that I was off,
I
and
know.
somebody noticed that the face wasn't the same.
One of the
So,
girls? They were
yeah.
trying to
I bet you
How are
that
you trying to
count.
Wait, how are you trying to catfish them?
Okay, so this is what
On
this,
MySpace?
no, on Instagram.
Instagram was a thing back then?
Yeah, it was
I
the
guess.
beta. It was like Chris Reese. I want to see if it's still up.
On Instagram?
doubt it.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I feel like I unfollowed it a couple years ago, but basically, this is how I was gonna do it. I was gonna flirt with these girls as a guy, make them fall in love with me, and break their hearts. That's what I did.
Guys, welcome to the fucking 21st century.
But the thing
This is
is,
instead of
This is
getting
what is it called? Mean
instead
Girls?
of getting-
And this Mean Girls.
instead of
And
getting
this is
beat
the
up
live play of Mean Girls.
instead of getting beat up in the park, you have mental and physical manipulation on the internet. And she goes,
know,
I want.
thank
She goes.
God I didn't
I
have
go.
that.
I go. What's your plan? She goes. I wanted them to fall in love with me and then break their hearts. What a sick bitch.
No, it's so sadistic.
So then, right?
I wanted them to fall in love with
I
me,
wanted them to fall in love
and then break their hearts.
I made one of them fall in love with me,
That's
Right?
so great.
but then the
Yeah.
other girl,
Oh, it's so great.
she was okay. One of them was a white girl. One of them was like Spanish, right? The Spanish girl
Oh,
was
it's so
onto me.
funny. Of course, because we're smarter than
what?
white people.
You know what?
Newsflash.
She goes, right? I don't know how it happened, but I guess my location, something about my location being on, something about contacts being involved, so it connected
Amateur
my
move.
name.
Oh,
Amateur.
Steph.
Now, if I did this now, you know how dangerous that would be? Like,
You'd
I'm
get
so
killed.
good at this.
No, it would be great.
But
She's
the
so
thing
much
is-
higher now.
But the thing is,
Oh my god.
so and I followed a bunch of people. I didn't follow myself.
Right. That's a good move. Good
And
move.
then I was
Smart.
like, people, like I would bring it up to my friends, and I was like, somebody just requested me Chris Reese. Like I was the whole day. I think the only person I told was Deb. I think I told Deb. I was like, don't tell nobody.
I was like, whatever. I don't care. I don't remember who's feeding me.
Right? So then the Spanish girl, right? She goes, I remember her DMing me, and she says, Stephania, I know it's you. And I remember sitting
Oh
there
my
in room.
God.
I was like, is she outside? Like, I thought I was done for it. But luckily, in person, she never said anything to me. It was only online she said something.
Oh my
I remember
God.
she hit up my Kick, and then she told people.
Kick.
Yeah, Kick. And then she like blocked me on something, and she was gonna expose me, so I blocked her from the account.
Do you
And
know where she
Oh
is
my
now? That girl?
god.
she graduated with me?
Okay. What does she look like? She cute? Is she ugly?
This is the girl
Oh
that ratted me out.
man.
No, but the internet's wild. And luckily, we grew
There's a
up at
picture.
a time before.
Wait, now we have
Don't
to
show this.
Oh my god.
stop.
How old is she?
She's corny, that we know.
Do not put her in the
Anyway, that was story time with Bruce's Steph when she was a fucking catfisher.
Yeah, I was Nevin.
Listen, guys. Amanda, you want to get off your phone, maybe, please? We're gonna close the episode out. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Guys, this episode, we really had no idea what we were going to talk about. We were at a loss.
I
because
still don't
we're
even
on a-
know what
we,
we talk
we were on a
about.
short week. But, you know, it was fun. It's all in good fun. We're just here, just giving you
no
hours,
one-
just trying to get you through your day. That's what people don't understand.
I
Like,
know. You're driving to the supermarket. You pause it, you come back, you play it.
right.
You go in the shower, you play it, you stop it, you go back.
It's just a little background music. You're just
Whatever.
listening to, you're just
Yeah.
coming in and listening to us talk shit.
Yeah. It's
Nothing's
like, I know.
real. It's all
I know.
fake. It's beautiful.
I know.
And we
for-
love you, and we appreciate your service. And if you're listening out there, me and Amanda are both on Hinge, so
I don't even think I'm on Hinge at this
people
point.
match with
Like,
you
I'm
just to be on
there.
the pod, like, just to be a
that's
social-
fine. If you want to use me to get on the pod, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll never see it, so don't do it to me.
Anyway, and we're gonna sign off here, and we love you,
Yes,
and thank
wow.
you, and share, subscribe, like, listen, and slide
of
into
it.
my DMs. I love you. Thank you.
This the way it is. Fade away 3 and I mix it in. Break your ankles cause your paper's thin. Money sign, that's what baby paper is. I don't care about that though. Gotta go down.